and subscribe to our, I don't know, is it a channel?
Yeah, it would be a channel. Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel so you get the notifications.
WS Cafe.
Yeah, one of the nice things about Facebook, well, actually, Facebook is awesome platform, but there's really a lot of opportunity to cancel people. The Facebook, you get notifications, it pops up and says, oh, the Whistle Stop's live, and then you can just go on there. Rumble, you have to have the app, and you have to subscribe to get a notification.
Yep, and turn your notifications on. So we stayed at the Water Tower Inn last night.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Which I think we'll actually be driving by the water tower. So if I can remember that, I'm going to show you the water tower. It's kind of a cool, cool water tower, I guess.
And it was a great hotel.
It was. Unfortunately, we couldn't use any of the amenities.
Well, we could have gotten that hot tub.
But
an outside hot tub.
There is an outside hot tub. But you know what? Maybe by Monday, we'll be able to use the amenities.
Why? What's happening Monday?
I don't know. Maybe things will change. I don't know. If not, I don't know. If not, maybe a month from now.
I thought the only way that things changed was when people stood up.
Well, we're sitting down, actually. Speaking of which, I know I'm going to have a callus on my ass. You've got the comfy seat.
I sure do. I have an air seat, and Carrie has a bench.
Yeah,
but the roof is padded, so when we go over bumps and he flies out of the seat, it's not quite so bad.
Now, I've hit my head about 6 times. But you have that 150-pound clutch that you have to press every single time.
Yes. My left leg is going to be the size of a tree.
Nice.
You know what? Anyone that thinks that truckers have an easy job, they just drive around. Try driving a truck like this, or a delivery truck or something like that, downtown Kenora.
Oh. They have a low-hanging bridge. What did we say our height was here?
13.6.
13.6, and I'll bet you that the height was like 13. On that bridge.
Well, no, the bridge was higher than the truck. I know that for sure.
Oh.
Cafe from here, Alberta. We are in Sault Ste. Marie, about to depart on the second to final leg of our journey to Ottawa. And I need that mirror here.
Yep. Always the mirror. Always the mirror.
So this has been pretty exciting. I don't think I've heard this many horns in years.
And just so you know, we're right at the front of the pack today. We're right at the front.
Carrie, get this.
Woo! Love you, buddy!
Thanks, man.
Is he not coming?
Oh, he'll show up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
He's got such energy.
He really does.
NRG.
There's a lot of traffic.
And there will be.
So, over the last few days, we've got a ton of questions about the who, why, what, where, and how. And this afternoon sometime, we're going to do a live stream with some of the guys in leadership positions here to answer those questions. So stay tuned for that. And some of you may know, Facebook decided they were going to throw me in Facebook jail and demonetize my platform because they don't like something I said, which was
Back in November,
something out of a newspaper. I found another one from January 27th.
Oh, heavens.
And what I've heard is there's quite a few people in this convoy who have had their accounts banned for 3 days or some 90 days. And a lot of them was stuff from November, so that's strange. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to move some of that stuff to our Rumble channel. And you can find us on Rumble at WS Cafe. And the reason we're doing that is because Facebook is great. We got 82,000 people following the page, so there's a good audience, and we can really get the convoy message out. But there's some things that I like to say that I need to say, and Facebook doesn't like it. So, if you want to hear how I really feel, then that's the place. That's the place to find that info. Rumble at WS Cafe. And if you haven't done it already, grab the Rumble app, install it, and you'll actually get notifications when we go live on Rumble if you subscribe to the page. So if you're interested in what I really have to say, then please subscribe to the Rumble channel. Are we ever going to get out of here?
I have no idea. It's a left turn and no one's blocking traffic.
Why were some of those trucks going into there?
Blocking traffic out of
Yeah, and we got a couple of cars. One car coming here on your left, Chris. There you go. We're navigating as we go. I think, yeah, he stopped. Well, he was. Yep. Okay.
You're going to have to stop, yes. So I don't like to budge out in traffic, but sometimes unfortunately we have to do that. So it's a beautiful day in beautiful Ontario. If you haven't been to Ontario already and you ever get a chance to, do so. It's absolutely amazing. I can't believe how many lakes there was on the way.
I think it was just Lake Superior. I think everything that we saw was just Lake Superior.
No,
it's
there
that
was
big.
Tons of little tiny lakes. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing, Carrie.
It's so big, so big, and all these little tributaries and the rivers and all that flow into it.
Yeah. And as I mentioned yesterday, Ontario is the birthplace of the oil patch.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in that kind of history, they still have some of the original oil wells pumping from like 150 years ago, which is super cool.
I think we should apologize for not doing a live late last night. We got to the hotel at, I forget, 11:30 or something like that, and really we only had cell and internet that was stable probably maybe 5-10 miles outside of Sault Ste. Marie. So by the time we got in here, it was just a gong show of trying to park and get to the room. So things get busy that way. So
And
yes,
I was freaking tired,
you were.
and I was a little bit choked that Facebook threw me in jail and did
Yeah.
that. I mean, we had a really significant chunk of ad revenue cash that would have pretty much paid for this entire trip, and that's gone. So we'll see what happens with Rumble, I guess.
Yeah.
The nice thing about that is it's advertisers that pay it.
Yes, you're right. It's not just given
Right.
by viewers and supporters.
So what's going on here?
I don't know. We're just waiting. But I'm assuming we're kind of like at the front of the pack. Are we the front vehicle now?
Yes.
We're like the lead vehicle. What do they call that in NASCAR?
The pilot car?
Is it the pilot car?
The pace car.
The pace car. We are the pace truck.
I actually had a 1979 Mustang Indy Pace Car edition.
Wow. Was it white?
It was white.
They're always white.
And it had a sunroof or T-tops or sunroof. It had something that leaked so bad that when it rained, it
Awesome.
uh-oh, holding up traffic.
I think he's saying, excuse me, do you have a permit? You know what? They've been really supportive. Absolutely they have. So, thank you very much to the OPP, RCMP, or whoever it is that's been looking out for us. There's that magical sound.
Morning!
Of course, the downside of being the lead vehicle here is I guess I have to know where I'm going.
Also, if anyone's going to get a ticket, probably the guy in the front.
Guy in the front is going to get a ticket. Well, let's see. Here's one of the parking lots, I think.
Why are they not going there?
I don't know. So they've kind of got us parked all over Sault Ste. Marie, definitely in the north part of Sault Ste. Marie, so that we can all kind of get out at the same time, roughly. And so I guess my job as navigators, we're still okay. Anyway, so that's kind of that's our schedule for today. And if you do want to follow the schedule, it is canada-unity.com/bearhug, and they've got the map and the schedule, the link to the GoFundMe, some links to the organizers if you needed to email them or just find out what's going on. I'd personally like to thank the support that when Chris was knocked off of Facebook and I posted that I'll be kind of running that stuff and doing the live streams from my phone, the amount of enthusiasm and support was overwhelming. I lost track of how many messages I had last night. Over 500 for sure. And some of them were just woohoo, we're proud, and others were liking the Trudeau meme that we posted. But most of them were paragraphs of just stories, and you can probably see that I've read them, but I really wish I could reply back to every single one. But so that's just what I need to say about that, is that I have read as many as I can, and I'm sure there's probably another couple hundred that I need to go through by the end of the day, and I will certainly get to that.
And this is really important.
What is really important?
If you want to see those videos that we're putting on Rumble, get the app and subscribe to our, I don't know, is it a channel?
Yeah, it would be a channel.
I guess
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel so you get the notifications.
WS Cafe.
Yeah, one of the nice things about Facebook, well, actually Facebook is also a platform, but there's really a lot of opportunity to cancel people. The Facebook, you get notifications, it pops up and says, oh, the Whistle Stop's live, and then you can just go on there. Rumble, you have to have the app, and you have to subscribe to get a notification.
Yep. And turn your notifications on. So we stayed at the Water Tower Inn last night.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Which I think we'll actually be driving by the water tower. So if I can remember that, I'm going to show you the water tower. It's kind of a cool water tower, I guess.
And it was a great hotel.
It was. Unfortunately, we couldn't use any of the amenities.
Well, we could have gotten that hot tub. There's
But-
an outside hot tub.
There is an outside hot dog. But you know what? Maybe by Monday, we'll be able to use the amenities.
Why? What's happening Monday?
I don't know. Maybe things will change. I don't know. If not, I don't know. If not, maybe a month from now.
I thought the only way that things changed was when people stood up.
Well, we're sitting down, actually. Speaking of which, I know I'm going to have a callus on my ass. You've got the comfy seat.
I sure do. I have
But
an
the-
air seat, and Terry has a bench.
Yeah,
But the roof is padded, so when we go over bumps and he flies out of the seat, it's not quite so bad.
Now, I've hit my head about 6 times. But you have that 150-pound clutch that you have to press every single time.
Yes. My left leg is going to be the size of a tree.
Nice.
You know what? Anyone that thinks that truckers have an easy job to just drive around, try driving a truck like this or a delivery truck or something like that. Downtown Kenora.
Oh,
Good grief.
they have a low-hanging bridge. What did we say our height was here?
13.6.
13.6, and I'll bet you that the height was like 13.2 on that bridge.
Well, no, the bridge was higher than the truck. I know that.
Oh, you are correct. I meant to say it the other way around. So 13.6, maybe it was 14 feet. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room.
Math. Yeah, exactly.
And Ontario has a lot of sagging power lines.
Yes, they do.
You know, Ontario's old. It is the oldest province in Canada, isn't it? Or no, it's Quebec.
Quebec would be the oldest.
It's one of the oldest provinces, and as you age, things start to sag.
Yeah.
It's just what happens. I have jowls now.
And we were one of the last vehicles, I think, pulling in last night.
Yeah.
And I was surprised at how many people were still out cheering us on. Yeah, like they we
They stood there all day.
absolutely. They
We
stood,
were
yep,
6 hours late,
yep.
right?
And they had fires out. They had flags. They
Yeah, people are standing outside for 4 or 5 or 6 hours. They're going and they're buying flags and streamers, and they're out there, they're dancing and jumping up and down and waving flags.
You know, I'm sure Canadian Tire's out of flags, and I'm sure the Husky. But do you know which flag was most sold on Amazon? We don't even have to discuss that.
Black flag.
It's a black flag. People can go and just do a. You could either do a Google search, but maybe do a DuckDuckGo search for the most bought flag in Canada this week.
Just have a look at the truck that's parked on Parliament Hill right now.
Oh
It's
yes.
the same flag
Yeah.
on a 50-foot van.
Speaking of which, so Parliament Hill, we're going to try and have a camera on the ground there to see what exactly is going on at Parliament Hill. But if you looked at the traffic cam or webcam that points at Parliament Hill, it looks pretty quiet. Looks pretty, how do I say it, empty. But from the pictures and the videos that I've seen, it's hardly that. It is, it's like a carnival-like atmosphere, I would say.
A carnival like
Well, there's no cotton candy or anything, but it's definitely yet. We need food trucks there. So if you've got a food truck, I would suggest you make your way over to Parliament Hill because I need beaver tails.
I need mini donuts.
Okay, if you don't know what a beaver tail is,
I don't need mini donuts.
if you don't know what a beaver tail is, it's like a really flat donut, right? And they put cinnamon and they put. We still don't know the name of those things that we got in Thunder Bay.
Aren't they called elephant ears?
Yeah, I guess they're kind of like elephant ears. I thought it started with a P.
Pragmatics.
Donuts?
Yeah, the donut. Did we?
Donuts?
Because in New Orleans, they're pet fairs, or I forget. Don't even go there. I forget what they're called. Actually, I should look that up. Somebody Google that. What beignets? They're beignets in New Orleans,
Oh.
but we still don't know what they are in Thunder Bay.
My grandma makes these. My grandma's Russian, and she makes these things. They're like a big pierogi,
Yep.
but it's got fruit in it, and they're so good.
Fruit.
We call them fruit boats.
Wow.
And I thought they were called something. For anyone who speaks Russian out there, I thought they were called pishtas.
Oh, okay.
So one day I was talking to somebody who speaks Russian, and I was telling them about how Grandma makes these dessert things. They got fruit in them, strawberries, and
Yep.
go like a big pierogi. And I told her what they're called, and she burst out laughing.
Because
Pishta does not mean that in Russian. That's a female genitalia in Russian. So, it's the language barrier can be comedy gold.
yeah.
Actually, when I was in Colombia, I was there over New Year's, and in Spanish, accents are everything. So, year in Spanish is
Yeah.
año.
Annual.
It's spelled A-N-Y-O, and the N-Y is an N with a little squiggly on top.
Okay.
So I didn't pay attention to accents because in English we don't.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around shaking people's hands and saying Feliz Ano.
Yeah.
Well, Ano is anus.
May I shake your?
So I was saying happy anus.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So People have replied back. They Persian, or profiteroles. Profiteroles. I don't know which angle. Am I supposed to do that in Spanish or Thunder Bayese? The Federales. No, that's not right. What's our Rumble name? It is WS Cafe. So it's spelled WSCAFE. Just like that. That's our Rumble name. Persians. There. I don't know. You can get beaver tails at the Byward Market. I love the Byward Market. Oh, we got people moving. Yeah, you're right. We're going to go to the Byward Market. I don't think this rig would fit there.
Chris Barber, the man, the legend. Oh, it's a little further back.
Oh, that's not him?
Yeah, it is. No,
Sure.
Oh, it's just next.
Oh, okay, next one. We need some hornage. We need some hornage. There you go. See what's going on over here. Not much over here.
Do you know what I've seen hardly any of?
What have you hardly?
Hardly any of since we've been to Ontario.
What's that?
Animals.
Face covering.
Face coverings. Oh, you are absolutely correct.
And I'm not encouraging people either way. I'm just noting that I haven't seen many.
Yeah.
I think the people were hanging with.
Oh, my grandma makes them too. We call them fruit pierogi. You can make fruit pierogies.
Yeah, don't call them.
Don't call them pishkas. Pishkas. Don't call them pishkas. Can't find them, grind them.
I didn't grind them. I just
Okay. If you can't find them, try again.
Try again.
The donuts in Thunder Bay are called Persians. Okay, so we're gonna call them that, Persians.
They have other donuts. I saw.
Which other
but
donuts?
they only have icing right in the middle.
Icing in the middle,
Yeah, they're
like
called Brazilians.
Are they? Seriously?
No.
Okay. Oh, the sarcasm today.
So the drawback to being at